One of the biggest ways a professional private investigator can help ensure that they have the least financial impact when it comes to tax time is to ensure that they have taken advantage of all potential tax deductions that your business is allowed. Now, really quick, let's take a look at the top tax deductions that are available for your private investigation business, as well most small businesses out there. A home office deduction can be huge. If you office at home, that is, you will most definitely want to check with your tax accountant regarding your particular situation to see if you can deduct a home office. Next on our list of tax deductions for your private investigation business is advertising. All of your business expenses related to marketing and advertising should be deducted. This includes design for websites and logos and things like that. Cost for printed advertising material like business cards, sales brochures, sending out advertisement mailings and emails to clients and prospective clients, social media and other online advertising costs, basically anything that is related to advertising or marketing your business. Your business and PI insurance is also deductible. This may include liability insurance, professional liability or malpractice policies, auto insurance, group health, dental, and vision for employees if provided, life insurance for employees, business interruption insurance, and any property coverage that you may have for equipment, furniture, computers, and other properties. This video is sponsored by OREP Insurance and Working PI Magazine. OREP is a leading provider of private investigator liability insurance. Visit orep.org for a quote today. Now, if you use your vehicle in your business, there can be some tax deductions here as well. Standard mileage deduction is where you take the miles driven for business, multiply it by the IRS allowed mileage deduction. I think last year it was around 58 cents per mile. This can add up to a lot, folks, and it can add up to $10,000 to $15,000 a year in deductions, especially if you are a surveillance investigator or you do a lot of travel for your business. You can also choose to deduct actual costs instead of mileage. You cannot do both, one or the other, mileage or actual cost. Actual cost consists of costs such as fuel, repairs, oil changes, insurance, tires, registration fees, lease payments. This is based on the percentage of miles that you drive your vehicle for your business. I suggest that you discuss your particular situation with a tax professional. How many times do you go out and eat or go out for coffee with clients, employees, subcontractors, or for other business reasons? These meals are also tax deductible. These expenses must be considered ordinary as part of carrying out your regular business. They shouldn't be considered as extravagant, excessive, or lavish for the circumstance, and generally speaking, from my knowledge, you, the business owner, or an employee must be present. You can also deduct up to 50% of the cost for employees provided for meals if it's special circumstances such as working late or something like that. What do you pay annually in bank fees? I know I pay a lot, especially in credit card processing fees. These fees should be deducted as well. I always encourage people, make sure they track them as expenses. Don't just deduct the cost from the income and record that revised income. Education costs are completely deductible as well. That is for education that provides direct value to your business. This can be classes that improve skills, subscriptions to trade publications, books directly related to the industry, or business seminars, webinars, your transportation to and from classes. Education deductions are a win-win, folks. You get the added education, you improve your business, you get some networking opportunities, and you get to deduct it all. Any legal or professional fees directly tied to the operations of your business are tax deductible too. These are fees to attorneys, law firms, bookkeepers, tax accountants, CPAs, which you should have one of these, and online accounting services. Rent, if you rent your office, is tax deductible. If you rent your home and you office at home, then it is a home office deduction, not your full rent. That is deductible. Taxes and license fees are tax deductible. Things like payroll taxes, if you have actual payroll, state income taxes paid, real property taxes, your PI license, your city or your state business license are also deductible. Expenses like telephone and internet are deductible. Now, there are many caveats to these if you office at home. If you have a home landline, you cannot deduct the first phone line, from my understanding, even if it is solely for your business. But if you add a second line, that can be deductible. If you use your internet or cell phone for business and personal use, then only the portion used for your business is deductible, from my understanding. I always recommend to have separate phone numbers, phone lines, for personal and business for many reasons. This is one of them. Travel expenses. For business travel, yep, it is deductible. So if you fly to another state to meet a client, stay at a hotel, have a few meals, it is all tax deductible. Allowable travel expenses are generally for business trips when you're gone for more than a normal day's work. Some of these expenses include travel deduction for planes, trains and automobiles, buses, rentals, Parking fees, tolls, meals, and lodging. Tips are even included, and dry cleaning while you're on a business trip is also tax deductible. Other things that may be deductible are things like depreciation, interest on loans, healthcare expenses, charitable contributions, retirement contributions, moving expenses for your business. The bottom line here, folks, track everything, keep records of it all, maintain copies of all receipts, and work with a tax professional, be it a tax preparer, an accountant, or a CPA, and heed their suggestions as to what you can and cannot do.